So come to lying on your back with the soles of the feet together, knees wide apart, making a diamond shape with your legs. And if you need a little more space for your hips, you can just push your heels further out to the edge of the mat for a larger diamond. And then bring your hands to your inner thighs and use those hands to kind of rotate your thighs externally. Just rotate them out and maybe create a little more space for the softening. As you lie in this reclined position, Baddha Konasana, butterfly on the back, eyes closed, shoulders relaxed, face relaxed, jaw relaxed. Just beginning to breathe. And beginning to notice how you're feeling, the sensations coming up in your body. As you rest in this butterfly position, hips open, palms can be out and open, facing the ceiling, or hand to the heart and hand to the belly. If you choose that position, just notice what you feel under your palms. Each day we feel a little different, maybe sore, maybe tired. So with the eyes closed and shoulders relaxed, we're going to start with a simple breathing exercise, a little sequence 4-7-8 breath. You'll inhale through the nose for 4 seconds. You'll hold for 8 or 7 seconds, and you'll exhale out the mouth for 8. So I'll count you through the first 2 rounds, and then you'll do 3 or 4 on your own. And as always, everything's optional. You have control over the practice. So if this doesn't work for you, just let it go. But this is a really great breath to ground. So let's all exhale together and start together. Let it go. And then inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale out the mouth. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale out the mouth. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue maybe 2 more on your own. And when you finish your last round, just let that go. And maybe find your yogic ujjayi breath in and out through the nose if that's possible for you. And take another round of breath to set the intention for the practice of sensations and feelings. Audre Lorde says our feelings are our most genuine paths to knowledge. So let that be your guide for the practice. I'll suggest a lot of shapes, but tune into how your body is feeling and how your breath is feeling, and let that guide your practice. So if you're using the playlist, you can just go ahead and start some music, press play. Everybody bring your hands to outside of your knees and close your legs like a book. And then palms to the knees. Start to circle the knees around, just letting the shoulder blades stay on the mat. The upper body is still relaxed, jaw and face relaxed. Maybe circling the knees in the same direction, in opposite directions, moving organically, feeling into the inner and outer thighs and the hips. And then pause and cross the right ankle over your left thigh, like figure 4, pigeon on the back. Flex the toes towards the shins, press out of the balls of the feet. Palms release down, arms alongside the body, and just tilt your legs to the left and to the right. Your sacrum can gently rock side to side. Just letting the legs move and float gently. Then as you feel ready, next time your legs float towards the left, come all the way into a spinal twist. You can keep the cross of the legs or uncross and just stack the legs if that feels better. Turn your gaze to the right. Maybe eyes stay closed. Left palm can coax the right hip further down. 2 big breaths into this spinal twist, really detoxifying as you wring out the spine. And then inhale, come on back up. Just shake out the legs, maybe bicycle them, maybe kick your heels to your glutes. Let that go. And let's come to the other side. So left ankle over right thigh. Flex the feet to engage the legs. And just shifting and tilting all that whole figure 4 cross, left and right. Maybe it's a small movement. Maybe you start to gradually go a little further, feeling your obliques engage. And then as you feel ready, next time you float towards the right, let your legs float all the way to the earth, either keeping the legs crossed or unstacking and just placing left knee on top of right. Look to the left, left ear turns. Right hand can encourage the left hip further down, left thigh towards the earth. One more big inhale. And then exhale, come on out, shake out the legs, bicycle them, let that go. And then plant the feet, hip width distance apart, soles of the feet pressing into the mat, spread the toes. Inhale, reach your arms over your ears, reach higher, spread through the fingers. And then inhale, hips up for bridge pose. Squeeze the thighs together. Press into the soles of the feet, all 4 edges of the feet, really pressing. And then exhale, you'll start to lower the hips, bending the elbows, keeping the arms on the earth. Come to goalpost arms. And then inhale, lift the arms overhead, lift the hips and the thighs. And keep going for this dynamic bridge. Inhale, lengthen arms, lengthen thighs. Exhale, bend elbows like a cactus and hips come low to the earth. Keep going, couple more rounds. Warming up the shoulders, moving with your breath. One more time. Then inhale, lift and hold for a breath. And exhale slowly, one vertebra at a time with the tailbone tucked lower down. Draw your knees to your chest. Give yourself a big hug, a squeeze, and roll to the right, pausing in the fetal position. Just take a breath here. And exhale, start to move into tabletop. Take your time to get there. Hands and knees, tabletop position. Shins to the mat, tops of the feet press into the mat. Spread the hands wide. You can always practice on your fists or forearms if your wrists are bothering you, but really claw through the edges of the fingertips so that the palms lift up, supporting your wrists. Inhale, extend your left leg back behind you, toes to the earth. Press the heel away to feel that calf stretch. Continuing to claw the earth as your shoulders and wrists stay in alignment. And then exhale, left heel rotates down. Your right shin can rotate towards the right. And inhale, lift your left arm up, stacking shoulders and hips, a variation of side plank. Inhale, left arm over the ear. Really breathe through the whole left side body, from the left edge of your left foot towards your left fingertips. And then use your strength to press all the way up, shoulders over hips. Exhale, left hand reaches down, left leg, reach right arm over the ear. You can use your hand around the left side of your temple to support the head and the neck. Big inhale. And exhale, come on back down. Right hand down, left hand down, tabletop. Extend your right leg long. Toes to the earth. Press your heel further behind you. Nice. Getting that calf stretch. And then exhale, right heel rotates to the left. Left shin and foot come towards the left for balance. Reach your right hand to the sky. Variation of side plank. Right arm over the ear. Maybe just the inner edge of that right foot is planted, or maybe the whole sole of the foot can ground. And then inhale, start to rise up, shoulders over the hips. And exhale, right hand reaches down, right leg, left hand overhead. Maybe you bend at the elbow and use your fingertips to support the head. Inhale, come on back, tabletop position. Maybe take a couple cat-cows, close the eyes, figure 8 side cat-cows to wash that out. Warming up the whole spine. Beautiful work. Inhale, tuck toes, hips high, first down dog of the practice. So make it dynamic, bend left knee, right knee, pedal it out. Feel those hamstrings and those calves. Keep spreading through fingers, wrapping the wrists or the arm bones. Wrapping the shoulders as if you could peer into your armpits. And then start to slow it down and find stillness in your down dog. Your knees can have a little bend to them, a little micro bend might feel better than totally straight. Inhale, shift forward to plank, just like tabletop, but thighs stay lifted, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, hips high, down dog. Inhale, look forward, shift forward, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Keep going. Use your whole breath to move into it. The transition is slow. Inhale as you look forward. Exhale as you lift back up. Take 2 more with your breath. We're meeting in down dog. Take your time to get there. Hips higher, heels lower. And then everybody walk your toes just a little bit towards your hands. Walk your hands towards each other. And then left hand reaches under the body for a twisted down dog. Your left hand maybe grabs your outer thigh, your calf, your ankle. Look under your right armpit. Exhale, release. Second side, right hand lifts. Reach under the body, look under your left armpit. And notice maybe one side is more open or more tight. That's okay. Just notice where you feel this in your body. Exhale, downward facing dog. Everybody bend both knees and rotate your heels gently to the right. Just feeling a side stretch. Inhale, knees back to center, bending them deeply. Heels to the left. Hips reach back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. Forward fold at the back of the mat. Knees bend a lot. Forehead and head relax. Shake your head, yes and no. And then slowly as you can, roll your body one vertebra at a time. Roll to mountain pose. Stand all the way up. When you reach the top, inhale, squeeze shoulders to ears. Exhale, side out. 2 more just like that, audible sighs. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Last one. Be dramatic, nice work. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand down, right leg. Side body stretch to the right. Really reach your left fingertips up and over like you're grabbing something from a shelf. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, left hand down, left leg. Reach up and over with your right fingers. Keep grounding both feet to the earth. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge, fold forward. You can bend the knees. Inhale, take a half lift, long spine. Hands grace the legs anywhere but directly on the kneecaps. Exhale to release. Walk yourself forward, plank pose. Big inhale and plank. Exhale, let it go. Bend your knees deeply, hips back towards the heels. And then hop all the way to squat. So feet wider than your hands, or you can walk to get there. Press the palms together, lift the heart. Keep the knees connected to the elbows and elbows connected to the knees. We're gonna roll on our back and do a little bit of core work. So slowly as you can, roll on back. Elbows and knees connected, you got this. Exhale, extend arms and legs. Inhale, crunch elbows towards knees. We're doing 4. Inhale, length. Exhale, crunch. 3, 2. Inhale, find the length. And 1. Lower everything down. Bridge pose. So knees are bent, soles of the feet to the earth. Tickle your heels with your fingertips. Inhale, lift the thighs. Just feel the release of the belly after that core work. We're going to do that same thing again. So slowly lower your tailbone back to the earth. Lift your feet, lift your elbows, your shoulder blades, elbows and knees connect. You got it. Inhale, find length. Exhale, crunch. Just 3 this time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch for 2. Inhale, lengthen. And 1. Feet down, bridge pose again. Maybe you want your feet a little wider, a little more space. Inhale, lift the hips. Breathe into your belly. Let this be active rest. Exhale, lower down. We're doing it again, this time just 2. Inhale, shoulder blades lift. Connect your elbows and your knees. Your legs look like a frog. Inhale, find length. Exhale, crunch. That's 2. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. That's 1. Lower down. Inhale, lift. Bridge pose for a breath. Fully inhale. Let it go. Slowly lower. This time we're just going to hold it for 1. Inhale, lift elbows towards knees. It's like a little frog. It's like crow pose on your back. You got it. Flex out of your feet, press through the balls. Inhale and release. Last bridge pose. This time you can make it restorative and just place your hands under your sacrum, or you could roll your shoulder blades underneath, interlace hands under to get a deeper shoulder stretch. Keep squeezing the thighs towards each other, pressing the knees away from you, lengthening the thighs. Exhale, release the grip. Slowly lower down. Give yourself a big hug. Start to rock and roll. And take as much time as you need to make your way to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Maybe use the momentum to get there. Maybe use your hands or not. Forward fold, top of the mat. Crown of the head is heavy. Reach towards the earth with the head. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, root through your feet, rise all the way to mountain pose. Palms press, pull them to heart center and close your eyes for a breath. We're going to take 1 sun salutation together, and then you're going to do a few on your own. Inhale, open the eyes, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step to plank. First time, let's all lower knees, chest and chin to the earth. Untuck the toes, inhale, heart open, cobra pose, pull the arms back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, forehead comes down. Tuck toes, make your way to down dog, either through tabletop or through plank. From down dog, bend the knees, look forward, walk or hop softly, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise to mountain. Exhale, hands to heart, close the eyes, take a breath. So you're going to go 2 or 3 more cycles on your own, as slow or fast as you'd like. You can just make it up if you get lost, it's all good. You can follow along with me, or close the eyes. I suggest closing the eyes and just feeling the sensations in your body. Next inhale, lift your arms. Exhale as you fold. Keep moving. Inhale, half lift. And of course, you could just find a child's pose or wait in a downward facing dog, or if you want to play with inversions, by all means. But we're just taking 2 or 3 sun salutations at your own pace. Any variation of the sun salutation, add or subtract any poses, any variation of the flow, skip it or take your chaturanga. We're all going to meet in child's. So whenever you finish 2 or 3 rounds, or you just feel ready, no rush. You'll make your way to a child's pose. In your child's pose, let's all move to embryo. So instead of knees wide and belly between thighs, bring the knees, the shins, and the ankles together. Bring your arms, your forearms along your shins, and let your forehead rest into the mat. Hips towards heels. Take 3 breaths. If you're finishing your flow, take your time. Two more breaths in embryo pose. Feeling the privacy of the posture. And then as you're ready, start to roll up towards your kneeling, just rolling up on your shins. Inhale, lift, hips high, arms up. Exhale, we're going to take half camel. So right hand to your sacrum, left hand up over your ear, little back bend, look to the ceiling. Maybe your right hand comes all the way down to your leg. Inhale, 2 arms up. It's a deep back bend, so just take it as far as you want. Left hand to left sacrum. Inhale, reach arm up. Maybe left hand to your heel. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down, take a breath. That can be intense. Forehead tilts down, chin to chest. Inhale, lift up again. This time, tuck your toes and have a seat. It's an intense stretch on your ankles, your toes, your feet. We won't be here for long. You can always take a break. Extend your arms away from you, fingertips all facing up, and then fold your thumb towards your palm. 1 finger at a time, slowly wrap to make a fist, and float your fists towards the earth. An intense, good wrist stretch for all the texting, typing that we do. And just shake out your arms. Reach your arms up overhead, cactus them, and then close them like fists and open. Close and open. Nice. Keep going, fast as you can, like flashing lights, faster, faster. Close and open. And then release, shake that out. Untuck the toes. Give your legs some love, your feet some love. Nice work. Downward facing dog, hips high. Inhale, right leg lifts. Step forward between the hands, maybe inch it to help it to get there. Lower your left knee down, make sure it feels supported. You can double up the mat or use a pillow. Inhale, arms up. Draw your rib cage in, shoulders over your hips. Exhale, right hand down, left hand reaches up, just like we did earlier, side body stretch. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands, frame the foot, step to plank. Hips high, down dog. Left leg lifts. Step forward, low lunge. Again, make sure your leg feels supported. Right knee comes down, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms sweep up over the ears. Relax the shoulders down the back. Exhale, left hand down, reach right hand up and over. Exhale, hands up. Plant the hands, step to plank. Vinyasa or hips high directly into downward facing dog. The vinyasa is always optional. If you choose to take it, move slow. Full rounded breath in down dog. Exhale, let it go. Next, inhale, right leg lifts. This time, step forward, high lunge. Maybe inch your right foot more to the right for balance and space in the hips. Inhale, arms up. Right knee directly over the right ankle. Press your left heel back to straighten your left leg. Left thigh lifts. Shoulders relax down the back. Exhale, right hand down, left hand reaches up and over, side body stretch. A little trickier balance. You can always take this from low lunge again. Inhale, 2 arms up. Exhale, left heel comes down about 45 degrees. You're staying with the arms up, shoulders squared off. This is warrior one. Again, your right foot can walk more to the right to have more space in your hips. Draw your left hip forward, right hip back. Exhale, airplane arms from warrior one. Reach your chest forward. Inhale, arms up, traditional warrior one. 2 more. Exhale, sweep back, palms to the floor, heart forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, airplane arms. Interlace your hands behind your back, punch your arms away from you, lengthen your chest, and then fold forward into humble warrior. Your chest can rest on your thigh or inside your right thigh. Draw your right hip in. Exhale, release deeply. 1 more, maybe a lion's breath. Exhale out the mouth, stick out your tongue. And then plant the hands inside right foot. Walk your left foot towards the middle on the back of your mat. Right hand comes to inner right thigh. Press your thigh away from you. Keep breathing. And then exhale, deep plunge to the back of the neck. Skandasana, left knee bends, your right toes lift. Hands can stay planted on the earth or draw your hands to heart center for a balance challenge. Exhale, plant your hands if they're lifted. 2 straight legs, walk your hands to the middle. Prasarita, wide leg forward fold. So parallel the feet and the ankles, relax the head. Left hand stays down, reach your right hand up for a twist. Maybe look to your fingers or just let the head and the neck relax. Option to bend the elbow, reach around for opposite thigh. Exhale, right hand comes down. Switch sides, right hand planted, left hand lifted. Twisting open. Turn from your chest, your torso. Shift more weight into the toes and out of the heels. Exhale, 2 hands down. Everybody take a half lift, long spine. And then walk yourself to frame your foot at the front of the mat. Inhale, right leg high. Bend the knee, open up, scorpion the dog. Big circles with your ankle, your knee, your whole right leg. Re-extend your right leg long. Step your right foot outside of right hand, like lizard pose. And then exhale, lower the hips, lift the chest. Inhale, lift the hips and round the back. It's like a cat-cow variation. Keep going. Exhale, thigh lowers down, chest opens. Inhale, press into the palms and round the back. Tuck your chin. 2 more. 1 more. And then stay in this lizard variation. Option to lower your left knee. Option, it's a little more intense, is to draw your left knee towards your right elbow. And then exhale, step it all the way back. 2 more. Left knee towards right elbow. Reach it back. 1 more. Reach it back. 3-legged down dog. Shake out the right leg. Inhale, shift forward, 3-legged plank. Vinyasa or straight to downward dog. Beautiful choices. Full rounded breath in down dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, just sigh it out. Inhale, left leg lifts. Step forward, high lunge. Maybe left foot more to the left. Inhale, arms rise. Left knee tracks over the left ankle. Draw your hips towards each other, shoulders over hips. Relax shoulders down the back. Spread through your fingers. Exhale, left hand down, reach right hand up and over. Can be a small, subtle movement. Inhale, 2 arms up. Exhale, right heel comes down. Maybe widen your stance for warrior one. Left hip draws back, left shoulder draws back, right hip and right shoulder draw forward. Exhale, airplane arms. Torso leans forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, airplane arms. This time, interlace the hands the unfamiliar way. Switch the grip. Punch the arms back behind you. Find length in the torso. Keep drawing left hip in. And then exhale, humble warrior, folding forward. Again, your torso can rest on your left thigh or come inside. Keep pressing outside the outer edge of the right foot. 2 more big breaths here. Maybe exhale out the mouth, sticking out the tongue. Lion's breath. No one can see or hear you. And then hands inside left foot. Walk right foot towards the middle, towards the back of the mat. Left hand to inner left thigh. What sensations arise for you in this pose? Maybe they're the same, maybe they're different from the other side. But just check in with your body, your mind right now in this pose. Left side. One more breath. Exhale, deep lunge, right knee bends, left leg straightens, toes to the sky, Skandasana. Hands can come to heart. All right, start to press up 2 straight legs. Wide leg forward fold of choice. So take your time. We have 6 breaths here. If you like to go into headstand or handstand, move into that carefully if that is part of your practice today. Maybe you walk your hands towards your ankles or your feet. Maybe hands behind the nape of the neck or behind the back, interlace. Any variation. Again, I offer or encourage you to close the eyes and just tune in to where you're feeling it. If you took the inversion, start to make your way, slowly exiting carefully. Everybody bring your hands under your chest. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Walk your hands to front of the mat. Runner's lunge, left toes point forward. Plant hands, lift left leg high, 3-legged down dog. Bend the knees, stack the hips, fire hydrant pose. Roll the ankle, and then start to make big circles with the whole left leg, left knee, left thigh. Keep squaring off the shoulders, pressing evenly through left and right palm. And then re-extend left leg long. Left leg steps out outside of left hand, like lizard variation. Exhale, lower the hips, lift the heart. Inhale, round the back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Cat-cow on the spine. 2 more. And then you're ready for a choice. So you can lower your back knee or move with me. Left foot stays planted, right knee draws towards left elbow. Exhale, step it all the way towards the back of the mat. 2 more. 1 more. Left leg high. Vinyasa. 1-legged vinyasa. Down dog. Child's pose. Make a choice. We'll take 3 breaths to reset in down dog. So take your time to get there. Close the eyes. Exhale, let everything go. Inhale, fill up. And let it out. 2 more like that. Inhale. Release. 1 more. Inhale, right leg lifts. Step forward like runner's lunge. Press off your right leg. 1-legged mountain, left knee lifts. Arms to the sky, shoulder blades down the back. We're going to be balancing on our right foot for a little while. It can help to find a focus point, a drishti, something that's not moving. Your torso is going to stay long. You're just going to start to lower left leg as if it would touch the floor, but try not to let it touch. And then inhale, bend your left knee up again. Exhale, start to straighten left leg, hover it above the floor. And this time, bend the knee up and bring your elbows towards your knee, but try not to round the back. Shoulder blades reach towards each other. Inhale, lengthen arms, lengthen legs. Exhale, crunch. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Maybe you feel ready to add on, and as you crunch, you'll start to twist towards your left. You got it. Right ankle is working hard. With the crunch, let's take 2 more. You can move slower or faster than me. Maybe your left toes need a touch down. Woo. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, straighten. And then draw your left knee up, bring it to wide and find tree pose. So left foot can come anywhere on the leg but directly on the kneecap. You could have a little kickstand, or you could use your hand to bring it all the way up to your thigh. Press your thigh into your foot and your foot into your thigh, or your shin, or your ankle. You can close the eyes to play with balance. Everybody bring your hands to your heart. Roll the shoulder blades back again. Squeeze them towards each other. Tuck the tailbone and lengthen the spine. And then interlace hands behind the back. Open the heart. Moving into warrior 3. So tilt the chest forward. Extend your left heel back. Flex toes to shin. Dial your left hip down, squaring off the hips. And let's step back to a high lunge. Bend your right knee. Left foot steps to the back of the mat. Hands stay as they are. Open the chest. Then inhale, arms rise. Press the palms, pull them to heart center. Exhale, twist towards your right. Prayer twist. Left bicep to right thigh. Press the palms together. You can always lower your left knee, taking a low lunge. If you're ready to add on, we're going to step into chair with prayer twist. So pour the weight into your right foot. Left foot steps to meet the right. Stay in your prayer twist. If you're ready to release, just take a forward fold. You want to play with an arm balance, hips towards heels. Plant the hands. We're coming into side crow. So fingers are shoulder width distance apart, and they're perpendicular to your thighs and your feet. Bend the elbows like chaturanga arms. Use your right elbow to hold your hip, left elbow to hold your knee, and start to just lean to your right. Maybe your head comes down as you play and practice with that. And then maybe you find the balance. Maybe not. Maybe just your toes stay connected to the earth. Everybody come onto your shins. Let that go. Bring your right shin in front, or your right knee in front of your left. Bring your feet wide. You may need to move some things around to get into this posture. You may need to use some blocks or pillows or blankets under your thighs. We're taking knee pile. So your knees are crossed. Lift the chest. Either stay here, or we're going to add our arms. Right arm under left, hug your shoulders, or eagle rock. Inhale, lift the chest, close the eyes. Another pose that might bring up a lot of sensations. So just notice what's coming up for you. One more breath, we won't be here long. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to your right, left hands to right knee, right hand behind the spine. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, counter twist towards your left. And then you're going to crawl your hands forward. Start to straighten your legs and keep twisting to your left. Spin your toes around. We're just coming to the other side. It's kind of a funky way of getting there. It's like you're going to be in a wide-legged fold to the back of the mat, and then you keep spinning all the way to the front. If you got lost, it's all good. You're just coming to knee pile with the left knee in front this time. Shins wide, feet wide. Have a seat back on your pillow, on your blanket. You can roll up your mat. Try to settle into this. And then arms up, maybe left under right for a hug. Maybe eagle wrap the arms, lift the elbows. Again, left and right side are not symmetrical. So be gentle with yourself, whatever thoughts and sensations arise. One more breath. Beautiful work. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist left. Lengthen the spine. Inhale, arms up. Little counter twist to the right. And then just lean forward this time. Just shake out the legs, maybe cat-cow or figure eight up the spine, the body, to release that. We're gonna make our way to down dog in the next 3 breaths. Nice work, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Step your left foot between your hands like runner's lunge. Inhale, rise, one-legged mountain. Left leg is your base, right knee bends. Arms up, shoulder blades relax. Start to steady and find the stability on your left ankle. Maybe you're in a place where you have a wall or something for support even. Exhale, start to lower your right leg towards the earth, but hover it. So it's hovering. Inhale, bend your right knee, draw elbows to knee. Keep going. You know what we did from the other side, but see how mindfully you can move through these really slow transitions. The transition is just as important as the pose itself. Long torso, try not to round your back. If you're ready to add that little twist, just twisting as you go. For me, my left ankle is a little more stable. Maybe it's the opposite for you. Let's take one more. Inhale, arms up, right knee bends. Open right knee to the right and find your Trikonasana tree pose. Maybe you're kickstanding. Doesn't have to be identical as the other side. Keep drawing your hips towards the midline. Eventually, choose the arm variation where your hands are at your heart. Maybe close the eyes. Invite the wobbles. If you wobble, come on back. Hands behind the back. Punch down. Open the chest. Transition into warrior 3. Right heel reaches back. Chest forward. Lift your thigh a little higher. Your right heel higher. Reach the crown of the head forward. And then step into high lunge as softly, quietly, gently as you can. Nice work. Good landing. Left knee over ankle. Press out of your right heel. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, palms press. Pull your hands to heart center. Twist left. And then fold the right arm over the left. Prayer twist. Lengthen your chest. Lengthen your spine. Maybe make a fist out of your bottom hand. Straighten your back leg a little more. Option to go into low lunge from here. Could always take a flyaway or a bind. The option I'm suggesting today is prayer twist in your chair. So step your right toes to meet the left. Nice work. Good transition. And then we can stay here, or you can forward fold, let it go. Or take your side crow on the other side. So your arms are perpendicular. Spread through the fingers a lot. Look to the left. You're gonna lean more towards the left than you think. And yes, you might need a crash pad, a little pillow. You don't have far to go. Just like in crow, like we practiced last week, it could help to stand on blocks so that you're higher. That may be a little scarier. Again, these are all options. If you have questions, you can always ask me later. Playing with the balance. It's like a seesaw. Find the balance, the fulcrum. And then exhale. Let's all find a forward fold at the top of the mat. Bring your feet a little wider and just hang, sway, bend the knees. Let it go. Forward folding. Let the legs relax. Let the head be heavy. Maybe bring your feet even wider than the mat. Letting your chest have space to fold. One more breath. And then heel toe the feet to parallel. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, plant the hands. Either Vinyasa or straight to downward facing dog. Hips high. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Inhale. Last standing sequence. Right leg lift. Step forward. Low lunge or high lunge. Left hand down. Reach right hand to the sky. Easy twisting lunge. Again, your back knee could be down. From here, we're going to take a variation with thread the needle. So right hand under left arm, under the armpit. And then inhale, back up. Exhale, under. Inhale, lift. Two more, nice and slow. Reach under, lift high. From your easy twists, we're going to transition to warrior two. So left heel down, left hand back, spin open, take up space. First time here, this practice. So take your time to get there. Maybe heel toe your right foot, take a wider stance. Lower your back hip, left hip even with right. Right knee over ankle, spread through the fingers, beautiful. And then straighten front leg, reverse triangle, left hand down, left leg. Feel the space in the whole right side body. Inhale, rise to star, heels in and toes out, spread through fingers. Exhale, squat, hands to heart. Lift your chest. Inhale, one more, star. Exhale, squat, get lower, goddess horse pose. Hands to the inner thighs. Exhale, dip your left shoulder. Press your hands into your thighs. Inhale, come through center to the right. Inhale, arms up, star pose. Exhale, cartwheel the hands. Step it back, Vinyasa or dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Step forward between the hands. Right hand stays down. Left hand lifts to the sky. Easy twisting lunge from high lunge or low lunge. Roll the left shoulder back. Spread through left fingers. And then exhale, start to thread the needle. Left hand under the right armpit. Reach to the right. Inhale, reach high. Keep going. Take one more. Then warrior two, right heel down, right hand back, left hand forward, shoulders down the back, left knee over left ankle. Reverse triangle, two straight legs, left knee straightens, reach up and back. Inhale, star pose, arms up. Exhale, sink to goddess. Inhale, star. Last time, goddess squat, get low, hands to the thighs. Again, take those nice shoulder dips. Maybe you lift onto your toes, lifting one heel, getting a little deeper. As you switch sides, switch to the other heel lifts. And then inhale, star pose, everybody. Exhale, cartwheel down. Option for a final vinyasa, or just press straight back, downward facing dog. Last flow of class. Standing sequence is over. Beautiful work. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, hips high, down dog. Couple more. Inhale, shift and look forward, plank pose. Hips high, down dog. Maybe close the eyes. Inhale, look forward, shifting forward. Hips high, down dog. Last one, shift to plank and hold. And as slowly as you can, slower than you think, bend the elbows. Keep the elbows towards the chest, lower to your belly in one piece. Slow down. Nice work. On the belly, we're going to take one back bend, untuck the toes. It could be just a cobra or an up dog. It could be hands behind the back. It could be a full bow. I'm going to interlace my hands, opening the chest. You could keep your feet on the earth and wide to support your lower back, or you could lift legs. Everybody inhale, lift your heart. Squeeze shoulder blades together. 2 slow breaths here. And then exhale, slowly release. Sway your hips side to side. Maybe bend the knees and windshield wiper the legs. Release your lower back. And bring your hands towards your chest. Press into your palms, moving into puppy pose, a variation of child's. So knees and hips are in line. Walk your hands forward. Let your chest release. Chin or forehead to the mat. Option to bend the elbows and press the forearms, press the palms together. Forearms lift. Exhale to release. Come back to tabletop. Final cat-cow variations. Close the eyes. Move into whatever poses, whatever variations of cat-cow work for you. Let the body, the breath be the guide. And then eventually bring your hips towards your heels, feet out in front of you for a seated forward fold. Toes flex to the ceiling, hands behind the glutes, so lengthen the spine. Bend the knees a lot or a little if you'd like, and then begin to fold forward. Every inhale, find length. Every exhale, deepen a little bit. 3 more like that. Inhale, find the length. Exhale, soften. Heels press into the earth. Inhale, find length in the torso and the spine. And exhale, fold forward. It's not about how far you fold. One more breath here. And then slowly unravel. Bring the soles of the feet to the earth. Bend the knees. Roll onto your back. We're going to take dynamic bridges one more time and then just a static back bend or bridge pose. Inhale, arms up overhead. Press into the soles of the feet. Lift the hips. Just like we started the practice. Start to lower the hips and bend in cactus arms. Inhale, lift hips, lift arms overhead. Exhale, bend, goalpost, the arms, hips lower. Inhale, lengthen the arms. The arms stay touching the earth. Take a couple more. And then next time you have your hips all the way down, feet as wide as the mat, knees knocked together. Either hands wide and open to receive, or one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart to feel. Close the eyes. Begin to heel toe the feet back to parallel. This time you could take bridge pose, wheel pose. You could bring a block or your hands under your bridge, a restorative. Lift the hips. If you're taking wheel, fingers by the ears, lift up. Let's take 6 breaths wherever you are. If you're in a restorative bridge, a block or a pillow or the hands under the sacrum, it's a great option. Last 2 breaths. Slowly, one vertebra at a time, make your way out of the posture. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide, butterfly pose. Hands to belly and heart, or hands wide. Close the eyes. Reconnect here. Maybe you remember how you felt at the beginning of practice, what sensations were happening when we first did this posture. Maybe it feels different, maybe it feels the same. You could stay here for the rest of the practice and make this your corpse pose. We have just a couple more postures, and I'm going to offer that same breathing sequence again as an option. So if you want to add a couple more poses, lift the legs, keep the soles of the feet together, lift the legs, the knees overhead, hands to feet, knees wide, keep lowering your sacrum to the earth. Butterfly with the feet up, relax the jaw, shoulder blades release. Exhale, open to happy baby. Maybe straighten one leg and the other, maybe flutter out the lips, audible exhaling. Maybe rolling on your sacrum like a baby would. And then over the course of the next 3 breaths, let's all make our way to our final resting pose of choice. It could be feet up the wall, it could be butterfly pose. Just take up the space that you need. I suggest a hand to belly, hand to heart, or maybe one hand to heart and the other hand on top of that hand. And just feel. We're going to do just a couple rounds of 4, 7, 8 as an offering that you are welcome to take or leave. So you'll inhale through the nose for 4, hold for 7, exhale out the mouth for 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe 1 or 2 more rounds as you drift into your Shavasana. It's a great breath sequence before you go to bed, or just to reset, or to calm your nervous system, reduce any anxiety. Taking a few more minutes if you have the time to stay in stillness and silence, and I'll guide you out. As gently as you can, make a choice. If you'd like to stay in Shavasana and you have the gift of time, remain where you are. If you need to move on with your day, find small movement, deepen the breath, and over the course of the next 10 breaths, pull the knees to the chest. Give yourself a loving hug. Find gratitude for your body and all it's capable of. Gratitude for this space, honoring yourself for taking this time for you. And eventually roll into the fetal position, pause and stay there. And eventually make your way to a comfortable seated posture. No hurry at all. Take as much time as you can. Your heart is to be trusted. It knows what your head has yet to figure out. If you found yourself in a comfortable seated posture, let's take a final breath together. So bring one hand to your heart and bring the other hand on top. Exhale, let it go. Then inhale, fill all the way up, lengthen the spine. And exhale to release it. Thank you all so much. Good to see everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day.